Hey friends, I am doing a quick video, short and sweet, of something I figured out for small gardening spaces. And while I don't have a complete review yet, I bought the supplies at Home Depot and everything is a fraction of the cost if I had bought it in the gardening section, just because it was labeled as something different. So let me flip the camera around and show you what I've come up with. So here is what I have been working on, and basically what I ran into, at least in my particular gardening space, is that I cannot put any type of in-ground garden right here along this fence because our septic lies there. I mean, I guess I could do like shallow rooted things, but I really like the control of pots or garden beds. So what I ended up figuring out was that if I could get these little containers, these here were $10 at Home Depot. This one was $14, and then the green ones, I want to say, were $11 and change. Either way, that wasn't even on sale. That's just normal price. But these trellises, I knew I wanted to grow up because I wanted to do peas and more green beans, pole beans. And the trellises are stupid expensive. I don't understand why. So what I found, and like I said, I haven't grown anything on these yet, so I can't give you a complete review. But I found these masonary ladders, is what they're called. They're in with all the bricks and the masonry stuff. And I just curved them. I stuck them in one end of the pot, zip tied them to a stake, and then just bent them around to the other side. There are 2 in each pot. You can kind of see that there. There's 2 separate ladders in each one, and then a stake. I mean, I got a pack of them for a few dollars, and there's 12 in each pack. So for a fraction of the cost here, I am going to be able to grow green beans across the trellises. I'm so excited, you guys. I hope that's helpful. I really hope it works. Growing something as light as green beans, I think I'm gonna have decent success with this. I wouldn't do any melons or anything, but I feel like this is gonna work out okay. I will try my best to remember to do another video as things start to grow and show you guys what that looks like. And as promised, I am going to do a really quick garden tour because a lot has changed in the last, I don't even remember when I did this last, a couple weeks maybe. So let me give you a little peek. So our spaghetti squash finally sprouted, and that was the only place I had left. That poor little thing. But I ran out of real estate here in the garden. We finally have watermelon coming up. This is that golden watermelon. Some squash. I've pretty much harvested everything that was decent size already. We've been eating lots and lots of squash over the last, there's some more, over the last few days. We have more watermelon coming up, the sugar baby watermelon. They're seriously the cutest. I ripped up all the radishes. We ate those roasted, and so now that it's a little too hot for radishes, I went and put more okra in there. A few more watermelons. Lots more of this patty pan squash. 2 random okra plants over here. I just kind of took what I could while I had it. There's a cantaloupe hiding back here. This poor little guy was stuck between the fence and the trellis, so I had to rescue him. He's got battle wounds. The oregano and thyme and basil, everything is doing pretty good there. This zucchini, we've had loads of zucchini and squash off these plants that Nicole gave me. It's been so nice. We finally have little bitty cucumbers. And that's doing pretty well. Try not to make you guys dizzy. So I officially ripped up all of the spinach that was here and staked up the squash plants just because I was losing too many. Oh, I forgot I already cut off all the zucchini. But I was losing too much to bugs. So I saw somebody else's vlog of how to stake up these zucchini plants, and I really like it. Other than all the little cuts I get on my arms because of these ridiculous spikes on zucchini plants. I don't understand. My arms were torn up. I have some more cucumber. This is the muncher cucumber. That little squat cucumber, look at that. That's so funny. I just noticed that one. We were still able to keep the Swiss chard. We were still able to keep this dwarf blue kale. That one's done really good. The other one that I had to just rip up and give to the chickens because, I mean, there was so much damage. All these little worms, caterpillars. I don't even know what they were, but it was ridiculous. The chickens thoroughly loved them. My green beans suffered a little bit, but I've just given them some fertilizer and they're perking back up. They all looked like this before, so that's a good deal. I'm planning to rip probably this row of green beans out though and put some Kentucky Wonder pole beans here. I haven't really decided, but they kind of stopped producing, so we will see. The peppers are finally growing in. They're looking really, really good. Got the bell peppers here. And we've had loads of okra, which has been amazing. That's one of our favorites. And then back around to our cantaloupe. We have a few growing back here. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the extent of what everything looks like right now. It's lush and green and pretty, and I can't wait to show you guys the garden in a week or so.